Welcome back to Waz Today, where our Waz today is Suspect, Revision 14, a 1984 release running here on the Apple IIe and Virtual 2. I'm going to say yes, that I do have an 80-column display. This is another Infocom text adventure, so as usual I have a walkthrough up, this time from thesolutionarchive.com. It's Halloween night. Veronica Ashcroft and her mania for Halloween parties are putting new twists on a 110-year-old tradition. It isn't a very nice night for a party. The rain has been pelting down since early morning, but the weather hasn't deterred many guests. The ballroom at Ashcroft Farm is filled with oddly costumed visitors. The rather ridiculous Western outfit you are wearing was the only thing you could find at the costumers on such short notice, but it's out of place for its relative sobriety and taste in this crowd. Ballroom, near bar. This is the south end of the ballroom at the bar. Elsewhere, in this large ballroom, there are scores of other party guests dressed in all sorts of outlandish costumes, such as a woman disguised as a peanut butter sandwich. On the dance floor are some of the older dancers. The band is playing Breathless. On the periphery of the room, small groups can be seen discussing everything from politics to local scandals. The bartender is busy behind the bar, his only concession to the party a small domino mask. Samuel Ostman, enjoying himself hugely as a vampire, is here. A sheikh, whom you can recognize as Michael Wellman, and a fairy queen, presumably Veronica Ashcroft under her ornate mask, are discussing something with a small group of guests near the fireplace. The sheikh notices you and waves for you to join them. Join them. Let's try that. Yeah, apparently this is a murder mystery game. Nobody's been murdered yet, supposedly. Ballroom near fireplace. Let's see here. Let's find out about this party. The weather out there is horrible. Glad you could make it. He introduces you to the group around him, and you already know Veronica. The fairy nods in your direction. You might find this worth adding to your story, he suggests. Veronica is discussing an upcoming horse show. One of her horses, named Lurking Gru, will appear, and she describes its attributes in glowing detail. Muffled only by the ornate mask covering her face and slurred by the effects of whatever liquid it is she has in a large glass. Emphasizing a point, she waves the glass on high, but it's affected her coordination as well as her speech. A bright red liquid punctuated with ice cubes pours out of the glass and all over her dress. As might be expected, the gown is white. She utters a word that silver-winged fairies aren't usually expected to know, and then throws the glass to the floor. Michael reaches under his robes and takes out a handkerchief, dabbing futilely at the stain. Veronica snorts in exasperation and pushes them away. I'm going to go clean this up. You just stay here. Okay. So we've caused a scene here, or she's caused a scene here. To be noticed. Let's find out. Okay. It says go east to the bar. Run to the bar. Bartender is busy. Okay. Samuel Ostman and Veronica is now near the south entrance. It says go north to the French doors. Unlock the doors. Unlock doors. Okay, the French door is now unlocked, and then open them and go east. All right. It says it sure is pouring down, one of the crucial points of evidence in the game. Apparently you do need to collect like a ton of evidence, and if you don't get it all, it says you must note the rainfall now and again in a little while. I don't know if I need to like actually do that. Okay. Maybe I just need to like have observed that. Anyway, it says you can drop your costume receipt, pen, and notebook here. They're excess baggage. You won't need them for anything. Okay. Let's see if it'll let me chain. Okay, great. Now it says it's time to head for the front door to let in a late arrival. Go west, south. Then west until we reach the long hall south. Got people in costume. Okay, we're at the long hall south. Okay, then go south from there to where the long hall begins, and west again until you come to the front hall. Front hall east. I don't know if we need to keep going to the front hall. Okay. From the front hall. Now it's south of the entry hall. It says anytime the front doorbell will ring. So I guess we have to wait. Some good old-fashioned adventure game waiting. Front doorbell rings. I do not want to keep waiting. It's now 9:18 p.m. Okay. Confirmed. Okay. Unlock door. Gotta let him in. Gotta be more specific. Unlock front door. Right, open front door. Alicia wearing what overcoat is here? Okay. Oh, she does think us. Okay, I thought she was just running right on by. Okay. It says step outside south. Observe the rain. It's a light drizzle now. It's letting up a little bit. Do we need to do I need to like say observe rain? No. Okay. Just making sure. Anyway, let's okay. Go north. West to the hallway intersection. Oh wait, I think I need to go east because I think I went to the entry hall. I didn't go to the front hall. Gotta go to the front hall. Okay. Then I can go west. To the hallway intersection. Hallway intersection, okay. South to the corner. Hall at corner. But I think I need to get to the corner. Can't go that way. Okay. South to the corner. West to the north. Hall at office. So we're going to her office. This is the farm's office. Their filing cabinets. Okay. This is a manila folder on the desk. Slumped behind the large desk is the body of Veronica Ashcroft. Her mask has been pulled off, but the rest of her costume is intact. Around her neck is the agent of death, a rope. In fact, it's your lariat, which you got tired of carrying around and hung in the closet with your coat. Okay, so that all happened before we got here. Yeah, so somebody has murdered the host, and we're the prime suspect. Let's search the scene before anybody else notices and gets here. Time is ticking. I don't think the clock ticks until we enter a command, but let's see here. It says, first get the manila folder from the desk. Take folder. And the fairy mask from the floor. Let's see if we can do that. Okay. Take mask. Messing with the crime scene. That's not suspicious at all. Look in waste basket. Gotta get a business card. Get business card. Gotta search the body. A small object. I think that's this silver bullet. Okay, examine object. It looks just like the ones in your gun bolt. Yeah. Okay. So take bullet. And it says, under no circumstances remove the rope. If you do that, you will never get a conviction against the real killer. Okay. It says put bullet back in belt. Put bullet in belt. Gotta make it look like we weren't even here. Okay. Okay, so she wasn't shot with the bullet. The bullet was just on the scene of the crime. Okay, that's good. That's good for us. That makes our case stronger. Okay. Yeah, this follows on two Infocom mysteries where you're hunting the suspect, but this is the first one where you are the suspect. I think it's the last Infocom murder mystery. But now we got to get out of here, I think. Okay. Got to go to the kitchen. Okay, go make your way back to Long Hall South. Oh, man. Look. Okay. How do we get in here? We went north in here, didn't we? So we're gonna go south. East. North. The hallway intersection. East. Front hall west. East. Front hall. How do we get from the front hall to the long hall south? East? Wait. See, now we're into the parts where The walkthrough not helping me on the directions starts to hurt me because I don't have any good sense of direction. Let's see. Let's just do look. In the front hall, we're trying to get the long hall. Entry halls to the south. Living room east and west. South. North. What's north? Is that the long hall? Okay. From the north. How are they coming from the north then? Anyway, east. Front hall east. East. Long hall begins. Okay, there we go. Okay. Back on track. Okay, we gotta get to the long hall south. East. Okay, long hall south. East hall? Wait, what? How is that not the long hall south? Long hall begins. Look. Long hall south at long last. Okay, Ostman approaches you. Let's ignore him and see if we can get. Okay, goes north to the dining room. Long hall north. Hall at dining room. Dining room. We got there. Okay. Let's see here. Now east end of the kitchen. Okay, so apparently in the trash basket, there's broken glass. That's the glass that quote unquote Veronica broke. But what is actually happening here is that the Veronica that we saw earlier, spilling her drink on herself and getting a stain on her clothes, was not Veronica, but somebody else. Veronica was already dead at that point. So somebody was impersonating her. So they're drawing attention to themselves to mess up the timeline and make it so that we could be the killer. But anyway, we can't take the broken glass out, otherwise we'll mess up the evidence. We gotta take the whole trash basket. So let's see here. That's not gonna be odd at all. We're just gonna carry this trash basket around the party. Okay, let's. So I'm gonna guess. Get basket. Don't mind me. Okay. Run into the kitchen, take your trash. Your entire trash basket, but let's go north at hallway intersection. You should know how to get there by now. I don't. I hate to tell you this, but I don't. West, south. 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 Long hall south. Hallway intersection west. East coat closet, that's not it. Got a whole bunch of people approaching me. South, long hall begins. Okay. So now go west. Front hall east. Front hall west. Hallway intersection. We got there, folks. Oh man, that was intense. Okay. Go north. Okay, wait, no. Yeah, north at hallway intersection. Until you come to the door to the walkway. You have to unlock the north hallway door first. Okay. Unlock door. Since we're on the inside, we can unlock it. Okay. Open door. Go north onto the walkway. Then west onto the garage. First thing you notice is a tool chest. Open tool chest. As well as some Mercedes and BMWs here. See a crowbar. Get crowbar. Why wouldn't you? Not get crows. Get crowbar. Alright, it says to hide behind... Gonna hide behind a Mercedes with a crowbar here. And a trash can. It's dim here, and you're well concealed. Now we're gonna wait for Michael. Michael stops here. Do you want to keep waiting? I think no. So apparently Michael discovered the body alongside Colonel Marston and Cochran. And then once he leaves the office where he discovered the body, he heads for the garage. All right, so here he comes. All right, it's now 10:22 p.m. You can see him open the trunk of the BMW, so we gotta wait. After a few seconds, he closes again. Unfortunately, the trunk lid blocks your view of what he was doing when the trunk was open. Okay. Keep waiting until he leaves. By that time, the police will have arrived. It's now 10:32. I think he's still here. Let's wait. All right, siren approaches. Front doorbell is wrong. Is Michael still here? Still here? No, let's do look. Okay, he's still here, so we're gonna wait. All right, Michael heads off to the east. Okay. No, now we're gonna use crowbar to open the trunk. Or let's do open trunk with crowbar. I'm not sure. It doesn't tell me in the walkthrough. It just tells me to do that. Hopefully it knows I mean the BMW trunk. Open BMW trunk. With crowbar, a classic adventure game command. A trust folder. Oh, okay. Drop crowbar. Get folder. And now it says that we have very little time to spare. We have to get back to the fireplace in the ballroom as soon as you can. You have to be there when Marston arrives or you'll lose an important piece of evidence. While you've been breaking into the car trunk, Michael and Marston have been meeting briefly in the library. Michael hands over a piece of paper to Marston. You could hide in the library and watch the transaction instead of going to the garage and hiding there, but you still have to go to the garage later anyway. Either way, you have to get to the fireplace quickly. It says hightail it directly back to the ballroom, and then it doesn't give me any instructions for this. Excellent. Okay. I think that might actually do it here for me with Suspect for Wazaday. And if you like interactive fiction games for the Apple II like this, then go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for our next Wazaday.